A very warm welcome to you on today's edition of Critical Talk, a platform where talk are not cheap but make sense, where we talk about those critical things that will help us live a good life. My name is Praise Iworima. You know, we started a series on habits and how to improve on them, and we're talking specifically about bad habits and how to do away with them. I know we all have one or two bad habits we're struggling with, but we can do away with them. And I started last week by giving us some steps we can take in doing away with our bad habits. Today I'm going to continue on those steps. The fourth thing is that you need to think about the benefit of stopping the bad habits. You need to put a picture of the kind of person or the kind of things you want to see when the bad habit is out of your life, in a place where you can be seeing it every day, every time, so that this will motivate you to go through the long and difficult process of breaking away. I want you to remember that where there is no pain, there is no gain. The fifth thing is that you may need to change your environment. Environment has been found to be a very great instrument that shapes people's life. Certain environments are breeding grounds for certain behaviors and habits. You need to check your environment. You need to find out what triggers that bad habit in you. For example, it may be the location. Anytime you are in that location, you begin to misbehave. You begin to do the wrong things. It may be the mood. Anytime you are in that mood, anytime you get into that mood, you begin to do the things you don't want to do. It may be the timing. It may be a particular time of the day or a particular time of your life. Anytime you are in that time, you begin to do the things you don't want to do. And it may be some particular actions that you normally do. Whenever you begin to act that way, whenever you begin to act in that manner, you find yourself doing those bad things you don't want to do again. So, for example, if you have a bad habit of eating junk food, you may need to remove all the junks away from your refrigerator so that you don't get tempted to indulge in them again. So, you need to find the trigger. What triggers that bad habit in you and do away with it. The next thing is that you need to surround yourself with people who are already what you want to become when the bad habit is out of your life. Surround yourself with people who are already what you want to become when the bad habit is out of your life. For example, if you want to break free from smoking, you may need to leave the circle of your smoking friends and surround yourself with non-smoking friends. You may also need to change maybe your hobbies or your activities. You may need to change so many things about you. Remember, I told you at the beginning that it is a process. And one of the process is changing your environment, surrounding yourself with the kind of people you want to become like. The next one is that you may need to seek for help. I know many people don't like seeking for help. One of the tricks that the enemies play on us is to make us believe that we are the only ones going through what we are going through. We believe that nobody cares and that nobody wants to know what you are going through. I want you to know that that is not true. Because a lot of people out there had gone through the things you are going through and they have come out of it. You need to meet them. You need to look for them. They can help you. And if you cannot even meet them physically, you can get their books. You can get their materials and meet with them. So don't be afraid to seek for help. Don't be afraid to seek for help. And finally, to overcome bad habits, you need to stay focused. You need to be positive. You must be daily committed to your goal because it's only your goal that matters. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Many people, when they make small mistakes, they give up. They leave it. No. Part of of it is making mistakes. And whenever you make mistakes, don't be afraid. Just get help. Just stand up, rise up again, and continue in the journey. And at the end, you are going to achieve your goals, you are going to achieve your dream, and you are going to live the good life. Well, this is where I'm going to call it a day on today's episode of Critical Talk. Until I see you again on another wonderful edition. We're going to start another topic entirely. We're going to leave habits and go into something else. I want you to keep on living the good life. Bye for now.